We are about to talk to the world's strongest disabled man. We've spoken to Matt Panda Smyth before now. He had previously been England's strongest disabled man, but he was at this big thing over the weekend. We were following his progress on social media. Matt, good morning.
Good morning, Steve, mate. How are you?
I am very well. I think congratulations are in order, aren't they?
Thank you ever so much, man. Thank you ever so much indeed.
The world's strongest disabled man. Talk me through what happened over the weekend, because last I heard it was the end of day one and you were kind of close to tears.
Yeah, mate, there were a lot of tears on the weekend. Event one, I came third in. It was one of my weakest events. I say weakest, I still came, third and third in a weak event. Second event was a axle overhead shoulder press. I won that by 25 kilo. It's my favorite event. Event three was a sled drag. I've not been beaten on sled drag in years now. So end of day one, I was buzzing.
Yeah.
Day two, we had a deadlift where I believe we went up to about 800 kilo deadlift. And I think I managed four, 5 or 6 reps of 800 kilo. Got me a second place in there, and then an Atlas stone run where I won by 20 seconds on 155 kilo stone.
I'm exhausted just listening to it. I mean, for context here, I don't know how significant this is, but I think it's worth mentioning. You're a wheelchair user, right? And we spoke when you came in here previously about the times you've, I think, busted wheelchairs because of the weights you've been lifting.
Yeah, that's correct.
Did your wheelchair come out unscathed over the weekend?
So we were using professional grade strongman chairs.
Okay.
But we are at the very high end of their weight capacity, so I'm not convinced they've survived completely.
Wow. What do you put it down to? Interestingly, maybe, I don't know, I'll let the listener be the judge of that. I bumped into you a few months back when you were in the cafe at the gym having, I think, trained, and I was there with my young twins. We were about to go for a swimming lesson, and you looked like you've been putting the hours in.
Yeah, I mean, something like this, you can't put it down to one thing. I believe it's mentality over anything else. I mean, this has been 2 years building up. I've lost my mum, I've lost family members, I've lost friends. Everything like that builds up over time to give you that extra bit of strength to fight for. The dedication of my coach from Map Strength, who's just been phenomenal, giving me all the advice and pushing me harder in training, so that sort of when I go into a competition, right now I feel like I've had a weekend off where we push so much harder in training, mixed up with the recovery from body consultancy, who are massively increasing my recovery. So it's not just one single thing, it's just a combination of everything together coming together on the weekend. Well, it's Team Panda at the end of the day.
There you go, Team Panda. How does the body feel after a weekend like what you've just put yourself through?
I feel good. I feel absolutely brilliant. My social battery has been hit so hard, but I feel like I've had a weekend off.
What do you mean? Your social battery? What do you mean by that?
So it's a very social event where we're at this big expedition center.
I see. Okay.
There's no area we can get away from people. So I've been around people from probably 8 o'clock Saturday morning to about 7 o'clock last night.
So the hardest thing about the World's Strongest Man competition has been the small talk you have to make. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yeah, I mean, you can probably hear it in my voice. I've got quite a deep voice where it's sore from talking too much. And just not having the time to decompress is one of the hardest parts. And
what happens next then? I mean, you look around, there are no more mountains to conquer, or what?
I'm a firm believer of, if there are no mountains, you create your own. So me and my coach are going to sit down. I'm having this week off. I'm under strict orders to eat a lot of takeout and play a lot of Xbox from my coach. So we're going to have a chat next week about what mountains to do next year. We're looking at more world records than ever, coming back and defending my title and making it easier than ever. So we are creating more mountains to climb.
Okay, build your own mountains. I like it. Well, look,
Yeah.
appreciate you coming on this morning, and a massive hat off to you. It's a great thing to have the world's strongest disabled man in our part of the world. That is Pool's Matt Panda Smyth, winning that big event at the Birmingham NEC over the weekend.
Of Matt Smyth and Paul in Dorset, who's just been crowned the world's strongest disabled man. By his own admission, Matt found himself in a dark place mentally, contemplating his life, before finding new strength and a sense of purpose through lifting weights.
It gives me the confidence to be able to be who I am. It gives me a reason to push myself beyond what I believe is humanly possible. It's therapy. I generally refer to the gym as therapy.
Matt Smyth was born without knee or hip sockets and has spent much of his life battling with his physical and mental health.
I remember waking up after trying to hang myself and thinking, I need to do something different with my life. This cycle cannot continue. And then got in the gym. 3 months later, I placed third in the country. That was 3.5 years ago. And from then on, that was it. That was my life's trajectory. And it's just been up and up ever since.
Can he do the 155?
At the world's strongest disabled man competition, the pain of the path to get there made the satisfaction of success all the more sweet.
The Panda.
When I realised I'd won the World Championship, I got the final stone over, the release came over me, and I broke down in tears so hard. Everyone's celebrating. It was just, yeah, sorry. It was just, everything paid off. Everything that we'd been working towards for the last 2.5 years, everything just came together in one moment of, we've done it.
Over 5 events, including shoulder press, sled drag and Atlas stones, Matt outmuscled the competition to lift the title, reaffirming his new sense of purpose and belief. Do you see yourself as an inspiration to other disabled people?
Not from a point of everyone should aim to become world champion, but I believe that I have inspired people to challenge for mental health difficulties, to become more physically active, encourage people to change their life for the positive.
And Matt already has his sights set on next year.
I'm a firm believer of once you're at the top, you create another level to get. I plan to push harder than ever. I plan to push myself to that level of extreme of, now I'm here, let's raise the bar, let's make it even harder for anyone to take it away from me.
Matt Smyth is the definition of strength overcoming adversity.
With the stones. First stone is 120 kilograms. Easy for the Panda. Second stone, 130 kilograms. Is easy for the Panda. Break off, roll into the third. It's 140 kilograms. 1, 2, 3, and up we go. Can he do the 155 keep? Let's see. Has he got it? Has he got it? Has he got it? 1, 2, 3, and oh! There it is! The Panda. Well done, Panda Chandler. Excellent run, and you can see what it